This is the most pitiful yokai in the world, Suna Surikagain. Born with an instinct to get close to humans, yet it survives by absorbing their life force, causing those around it to age rapidly until death. But it has no idea. Since its owners are always short-lived, it spends most of its time wandering. Until one day, a kind old woman discovered it and brought it home, naming it Shiro. The old woman treated it like family, caring for it with unwavering devotion. When Shiro broke the furniture, the woman wanted to scold it but couldn't help showing an adoring smile instead. The two got along wonderfully, but due to Shiro's special constitution, the old woman gradually grew weaker and coughed constantly. Shiro didn't realize it was the problem. It could only try its hardest to give the old woman more warmth. One day, the old woman's son suddenly came home. Years ago, he'd insisted on making it in the big city, which had strained their relationship. Though he'd come to see his mother, he didn't know how to express it. Seeing her cough, he joked that it was the cat's fault. The old woman, furious, kicked him out of the house. Shiro didn't understand the complexity of human emotions. It only knew that man had upset the old woman. So it secretly tracked him down and revealed its true form, wanting to teach him a lesson. The son realized the creature staying with his mother was a yokai and immediately contacted Kitaro, a yokai exterminator. Kitaro arrived in the countryside with Nezumi Otoko, hoping to observe the situation discreetly, but was discovered. Just as Nezumi Otoko was about to be eaten by the cat, Kitaro had no choice but to intervene. He questioned Shiro about its purpose for approaching humans. Shiro acted like an ordinary cat until hearing they wanted to separate it from the old woman. Then it showed its true form. During the fight, Kitaro revealed the truth. Remembering how previous owners had always died mysteriously, Shiro realized it might be true, but it still couldn't accept this reality. Unwilling to believe the kind person who'd taken it in had been harmed by its own doing, it fled home in distress. Watching the old woman cough worse whenever she approached, Shiro finally understood it was the culprit. To stop hurting the old woman, it forced back its sadness and escaped into the mountains. While Shiro hid in the mountains, the old woman worried about its safety and searched everywhere in the rain despite her failing health. Her calls attracted a huge black bear. Hearing her voice, Shiro rushed over immediately, stopping the bear at the critical moment but suffering serious injuries itself. After saving the old woman, it prepared to leave, but even in its changed appearance, the old woman still recognized her child. Just then, Kitaro and the others arrived. Though afraid, the son stood protectively in front of his mother. Seeing how much the man cared for the old woman, Shiro felt genuinely happy. This way, the old woman wouldn't be lonely, so it decided to put on an act to make the old woman give up on it completely. Shiro pretended to attack the old woman. The son immediately swung his umbrella at it. The tiny umbrella didn't hurt at all, yet Shiro acted as if mortally wounded, collapsing and wailing before fleeing in panic, completing its final performance. The old woman collapsed to the ground, crying uncontrollably. Before leaving, Shiro secretly picked up its collar, which carried beautiful memories with the old woman. Now knowing the truth, it would never approach humans again, but as long as the old woman could live happily and healthily, Shiro had no regrets.